who go towards the dhikr of Allah, Allah Ta'ala says that these people, they are traveling or paying attention towards my love. They want to attain my love, my muhabbat. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those people extremely. And Allah Ta'ala has stated with regards to those people, that such people who take hold of the practice of the dhikr of Allah, subhanallah. Glory be to Allah. Allah Ta'ala's dhikr. Now very regularly we speak on this subject, and we pay attention to this subject, and we emphasize, just like the Quran and the Hadith have emphasized, that the dhikr of Allah, Allah Ta'ala's remembrance, is a great deed, indeed, a great practice, a great act of worship, such a great act of worship, and it's such a great ni'mah of Allah, the dhikr of Allah, that many people don't attain this ni'mah. We've read many verses of the Quran, and many Hadith we have analyzed with regards to this, and with respect to this, Allah Ta'ala mentions that these are those people who are seeking my love. They are seeking my love. They are trying to find my love. That we're not paying attention to anyone else. We're not worshipping anyone else. We're not thinking of anyone else. When we think so much that we become so used to it, then the taste and enjoyment of dhikr becomes so great that the dhakir will shun other things and run more to Allah Ta'ala's remembrance. So if this is not the sign of Allah's love, then what else is it? But if somebody else has other intentions, that due to doing Allah's dhikr, I will succeed in dunya, or I'll get some links and contacts, or I'm doing dhikr of Allah, I'm not getting benefit, and I'm not getting any benefit in this, or in my occupation, or my business, or this dunyawi thing, or this dua of mine is not being accepted, then this is not the basis of doing, this has no link with dhikr then. Yes, the dhikr of Allah is attached to love, muhabbat, and for love Allah Ta'ala has said that we're not asking for a small thing, are we? We're asking for Allah Rabbul Kareem, His love, His attachment to us, the greatest love. This is not some small treasure that we're looking for. This is not some sort of treasure hunt on a small path that we've embarked on. This is the biggest path that there can be. So Allah Ta'ala says, what do we have to do? We have to have istiqamat. We have to be steadfast. It will come. Allah Ta'ala says that there will come a time that if you stick to your principles and you keep on remembering me, that your heart will have more interest in me, Allah says, and you will start to distance yourself more from the dunya. I say one thing, brothers, people who pray salah, who recite Quran, don't leave the dunya. People who do sujood, don't leave the dunya. People who stay near the Kaaba, don't leave the dunya. But if we want to distance ourselves from the love of the world, then we need to increase the dhikr of Allah. Dunya will never come out of our heart, and dunya is the biggest hurdle for Allah Ta'ala's nearness. Where Allah Ta'ala promises that what will I do? Allah says, if you remember me, I will develop your love for me, and I will make the love of dunya distant from you. We can't do that, doesn't matter what we do. Doesn't matter what we do, but with Allah's fadl and karam, that you will practice the deen. It won't just be easy, it will be nice for you, happiness for you. That so broad is Allah Ta'ala's deen, that Allah Ta'ala says you cannot recognize how broad and expansive is my deen, my path, the great deen of Islam. If we look at every part of deen, the dhakir, he will look and pay attention and appreciate every juz of the deen. When a believer, a dhakir, sees every juz of the deen, his eyes open wide, and not one part of the deen does he consider as irrelevant. To this extent, that if that dhakir, that human being, gets an opportunity, even for a few minutes, to attain good deeds, that for example, like giving somebody the route to get somewhere from A to B, or to help someone pick something up, to take somebody somewhere, that will look like a massive deed to the dhakir. He will run to implement that deed to get the rewards. About those who do His dhikr, Allah is praising them. Allah says, because you are my dhakir, and you want my rada, and you are on the journey to attain my pleasure, and you want to get close to me, Allah Ta'ala says, then there's one point here Allah is mentioning. Allah is coaching, that the dunya may be unhappy with you. The people of the dunya may be happy, because Allah says, when you come towards my rada, my pleasure, and you are following that path I have prescribed, then the dunya will be unhappy with you. Remember this, the dunya will grab you. The world will grab you, people outside and inside. That when you start embarking on the journey of my deen, Allah Ta'ala says, and I'll give you that opportunity, alhamdulillah, what will happen then? Dunya will start to dislike you, they will go against you, they will criticize you, and there will be two opposite ends in the dunya where you are living. Two opposite ends. What does Allah Ta'ala say further after this? Allah says, shall I tell you one thing? What? That nobody will be able to give you loss though. Despite the people who dislike you in the dunya, nobody will give you loss. Don't worry, don't fear. Allah says, you will never get lost in the dunya, never. Allah Ta'ala says that when you work hard on such points, Allah says, I don't give you the taste of that enjoyment. Remember this, the ibadah is without the taste and the feeling. Yes, why? Because Allah Ta'ala says that if you get the taste, then what is it? Allah Ta'ala says, I'm giving you guarantee through hadith. Allah Ta'ala says, I want you to hear these hadith and come to me. If I give you the taste of dhikr, if Allah Ta'ala gives us the true taste and enjoyment of doing His dhikr, I swear by Allah, we'll tear our clothes. Sitting, I swear by Allah. That will be the physical effect on us. Suddenly, the Allah Ta'ala says that if I give you just the weight of a particle, my love, the enjoyment of my love, just the equivalent to the weight of a particle, Allah says you will be so engrossed in my love, you will leave your lifestyle, going to the jungles in isolation. You love